perfect.
Yeah, but I can basically
Can you
go.
give us permission so we can record? Can you let me record too?
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Let me see
I'm gonna
here.
run downstairs.
Yeah, because I can't do anything. Man, I'm gonna learn something one day.
Man,
Oh,
I ain't
so
gonna. Yeah, go ahead.
uh, I've been digging more into scurvy. Yeah, yeah, it's pretty
Oh,
cool.
I wonder if we could hook this up into the speaker, this cord. Maybe that'll help you out. What do you
I'm
think?
good. I'm good. I
You
can still
sure?
hear. Yeah.
Okay.
Does Ariel know how I can give you permission to record? I don't know how to do that.
Oh, she's doing on her
It
end.
should be, let's see
Yeah.
here. Let me see. All right, we're good. All right.
Oh, man. Something worked.
Thank God
That
for
worked.
Ariel, because I don't know nothing about this.
Man, I don't even try. I don't even try. I just say if I can't figure it out, I just quit. I
I
said,
know
okay,
that's
well, we'll
right.
try again next week.
I know that's right. Yeah, I've been
Yeah. So,
while you've been digging more into that, I've come across a new research about the Phoenix, bro, about the Giza pyramid.
okay. All right. Come on, brother. Listen, you can't just come on. Let's get into it.
I'm gonna put it to you like this because I'm 2 weeks into this study. I've been on it. I haven't even been sleeping. It's been day and night for me. So many synchronicities has been coming. So basically, what is the? Let me ask you this: what do you think the Giza pyramid is, from
Woo.
your understanding?
Wow. So, goodness gracious, man. I used to thought it was a power supply system, is what I thought it was before. But man, it's just at this point, brother, I don't have any idea at this point because
Let me just
because man,
let me just give you the surface, so we can get deep later if you want to. But the Giza pyramid, it's a weapon. So basically, this is the story behind everything that we're seeing right now. We're being smoke screened with everything. So basically, what happens is that
well,
every 2000, it's like 2,175 years, there's an energy, a star, a comet, whatever you want to call it, an intelligence that cycles around our orbit. Just like the sun orbits 365 days, that's one rotation. It specifically does
right,
that and designed to do that, and it will always do that. The Phoenix phenomenon has a cycle of that year, and in 2040, it's coming back to Earth to destroy. It's its cycle. The Giza pyramid was created to stop the Phoenix. I know it sounds far fetched, but I got all my
no,
bro.
listen, hey, listen to you talking.
No,
I
like
mean, come on, man. I
I'm
mean,
like, no, please keep going. Keep
Yeah,
going.
because yeah, this is
yeah,
what.
come on, man.
So this is
Who
what's
you
go.
talking
Yeah,
to?
and I tell you guys because I love you guys, and I know you guys are seekers of truth, and I actually did your zodiac chart as well. But
Awesome.
basically, what's been happening with the existence of this, that's why like I posted that thing. Like the year is really 5,326. It's not 2022.
Right,
What they did is that after the great flood, which is what biblically they call the deluge, where earth was
right.
covered biblically, that was the phoenix. That was the last time the phoenix came, and that's when they started the year over.
So, so in 2040, it's coming back.
It's coming back to its cycle, and it's just a cycle. It's not a
It's not
given.
evil.
Yeah, it's
It's
not an
not
evil
even
thing.
bad. It's just some shit that's going to happen.
It, that's how you see these great resets. That's why this whole thing about Tartaria is a big deal right now, and they're uncovering civilization. You know how many cities are underneath our earth?
Man, yeah, man, no idea. They've been doing on top of stuff forever.
That's the phoenix. The phoenix comes and destroys the earth.
Wow, man,
And
this is
and then the ones who have the knowledge are the ones who are controlling us. They go underground. They know the phoenix is coming, and they're telling us through the movies, but they're preparing. what you want to call the elites,
Right.
they're preparing underground. They have a mountain over here called Mount Cheyenne. They've showed they're not even secretive about it. It's 6 miles deep and it's 25 cities stacked on top of each other. That's where they control the government from. These people aren't doing that for government. They're doing it because they know the Phoenix is coming and they've been preparing. So what happens is when the Phoenix comes, whatever gets destroyed, whoever survives, these people come back up again and they continue to rule us. That's the bloodline. This is deep, bro. Like I came across some.
Wow.
We have 18 years, and everything I'm saying is no bullshit. I really don't like to cuss, but this is what's going on. This is what's going on.
And the pyramids, the Giza pyramid was meant to stop Phoenix?
So basically, on the inside of the Giza pyramid, it's been documented and researched. There's pictures of it where it's a mechanism. There's pieces that are missing to it. So the whole thing about it is that if we can find the pieces or we can figure out the old ancient technology of how to activate it, we can stop that energy, because what it does is that it shoots a blue beam up and it deflects that energy. You know how I knew it was real? I used to live in California because I started doing this research. I'm like, okay, this sounds crazy. I lived in California and I remember they opened up the Luxor Hotel, which is a pyramid.
Right.
Guess what they did on the opening night of that pyramid? I remember. I was there.
Hit a beam.
They're telling us. They're telling us what it is.
Man. So when was the last time this happened?
The last time that this happened was it's like 3,000. Here, hold on, I'll be exact here.
So I mean,
the last time it happened was the beginning of time when it reset. When the Phoenix came the last time, it reset everything. All the nations went to a 365-day calendar to confuse us. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying? And that's when they started 1 AD.
So how long do they stay underground? Do you know how long they're supposed to stay underground?
As far as that phenomenon, bro, like there's only so what ends up happening is that they have 3 physical Phoenix events that they have documented from different parts of the world at that specific time. So I guess
that would explain so much, because we keep hearing about these civilizations underground, and what's that? That's Jesus Christ, man. This is I've never heard this before. Okay,
this is original.
You invested me already, brother. I've never heard this before.
This is what you, and I don't take credit for it. This is when you position yourself. This is perennial truth from the ether. You see what I'm saying? I don't take credit for this. And and this is what's so crazy. Like I have this little thing right here. I know this shit is real now because I have this thing. It's like a holographic of New York City. I was born in New York, and I've carried this around for the longest time. When I moved, it's even cracked. I'm gonna show you a picture of the inside of the Giza pyramid, and literally last night while I was researching it, something told me to turn this upside down. And when I turned it upside down, and I'll show you in a picture, I don't know if you can see, you see that?
What am I looking at? It looks like
yeah, it looks like you remember that pattern. I'm about to show you a picture. This is the same picture that's on the inside of the mechanism of the Giza pyramid. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, bro, these synchronicities are like out of control in my life.
The
right
crazy
now.
thing is when I saw the black, it looked like the tesseract, right?
Yeah.
Yes. It did like the tesseract, or the thylated crystals. What's the crystals on the Autobox? It's the same thing.
Yeah. I can't remember the word.
Yeah, I think I don't remember, but I just know the tesseract. It was like a
the tesseract. Same. Yeah, it's the exact same. It's the same energy.
Yeah,
Man,
that's what's been going on with me the last 2 weeks, you guys. I've been researching this heavy. Like, you know how we have red clay on this earth? Red clay isn't an organic species of this earth. The last Phoenix that came brought red clay from the earth. It came down from the sky. Because what ended up happening was we live in a firmament, we live in a dome. and back in the days, you can even see it in the movies that they show us, like Avatar. Like you'll have civilizations looking up into the sky, and it looks like the moons and the planets are real close to them, right?
Right.
Like Star Wars. The reason why that was possible and it was real is because we used to have what's called it was called a vision canopy, which was a lens that used to reside above us. And when
Right.
light came, it destroyed it. That's why now we can't see stars. That lens was like a telescope for people back in the days to see things closer.
Right.
Bro, it's
Man.
I got all these notes, bro. It's fucking wild, bro. It's like,
Man, this is so Jesus Christ. I'm just it got me thinking about the
not to
movie.
get off topic, my bad. Not to get off topic about health, but I had to share that with you guys because
This isn't. No.
Yeah, all of this goes. It's one and the same. So like,
Yeah.
don't let it go.
What's health if you're not going to be here?
we have 18
No, we got 20
years.
years.
We have 18 years, man. Like,
Yeah, man, what a clock.
because this is the thing that I'm understanding. We really live in a simulation.
Yeah, we live in the yes. Yeah, definitely. Well, our voice, just the fact that we're talking out here and we ourselves somewhere else, lets us know that we're somewhere else, and this is the dummy. So yeah,
Because you got to
But
understand, we're ruled by numbers and letters. Even Santos, like this is it's geometry. So arithmetic is very exact, and these things happen on the exact
Right.
same date. It's a cycle.
Yep. I'm learning that the numbers tell you everything.
It's an algorithm.
so I'm troubled by that because apocalypse. I keep thinking about. I'm thinking about X-Men Apocalypse. And Apocalypse was destroying the world. They had him as a villain, but he was actually the hero in the last one, X-Men Apocalypse. And the only thing what stopped him was the Phoenix. Man, it's like I know that I'm Apocalypse. So it's like
Okay, so stop there. So you know why you have that intuition and that thinking is because mankind is the weapon against the Phoenix. We are the weapon. If we can figure out how to turn on the Giza pyramid, we're going to stop it. That's why we are the apocalypse. We can stop it.
well, I hope that's the case because listen, if it's honestly, I tell you what, if you show it to me, I'll find it. I promise you, I'll find it. And I promise you, if you explain it, I'll find it. Especially because I know if it's light related, I'm not going to figure it out. And it's probably something I already know if I can just understand it more. Especially Jesus Christ, because like, what does it look like? Like, is this Phoenix? Remember, I'm supposed to be born from the Phoenix. I'm supposed to be raised from the Phoenix. I'm supposed to represent the Phoenix. My son,
Scorpio.
yeah. So, but this Phoenix is it an energy that they're saying this is, or like do they give a physical?
So basically, the Phoenix is here because the last 3 times it was documented from everybody throughout the world is that the sun turns red for 3 days. So that's when the Phoenix is here. So they don't know if it's an energy, a comet, a star, but I guess it's some type of luminary planet that does its rotation around us and it's coming back around again. It's finally here again. That's why Tartaria was, okay, so look at it this way. We have 4 stages, which they call the iron, they call the gold, the silver.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It
Right.
just so happens that we're in a simulation that when people on this earth start to harmonize and things are at peace, the Phoenix
Right.
comes and destroys it because you'll notice before every dark age, there's a golden age.
Okay. Right.
Dark
All
age
right.
follows. So
Right.
the Phoenix
Right.
destroys. So this world is made purposely for us not to succeed. So the Phoenix will come and destroy the golden age, create the dark age, and then a whole brand new
So
world.
that's the start.
That's the cycle. That's the reset.
Okay. All right. Well, it's
Yeah,
different
yeah.
this time for one reason. It's different. I promise you, it's different this time. It's 21,000 years already that we get this time, and the Phoenix. The pyramids. If you're saying pyramids was a weapon, then you must also be saying Phoenix will be a weapon. Maybe, but Man, Bryce, you have put me onto something. I'm if you
Look
could
into it, bro.
share some stuff with me so I can go and take it up
Yeah,
to
bro,
the
because I know you'll dig it up. What I'll do is I'll send you in an email. There's a guy named Archaic,
hmm
and just for me, just researching, you know what I mean? Like this shit is true. Like if you do your chronology, and you really
hmm
start seeing what these people were depicting, these people were describing the same event, and these people are living thousands of miles away from each other. You have the Aztecs talking about it. You have the Philistines talking about it. And it and on specific days when it comes, everybody talks about it. But what's talked about in the Bible, if you want to go biblically, they talk about it in there too, in Revelations. Revelation 6, when they're talking about the last sixth seal, when they sound the last trumpet, and Hydra comes out of the water. Hydra is the phoenix.
Okay, all right. Man, this is exciting because like I was just now thinking about.
Santos talked about Santos knows. These people know.
He never told me about this. And me and him having some very unusual conversations, okay? I mean, very
If
unusual
you get a
conversations.
chance, talk to him. He'll put you on this. Yeah, he knows like the people who. So this is what I'm saying. The world that's being portrayed to us that we're living in, whether it's
Yeah.
movies, whatever it is, that's what they keep distracting us with. They know the
Oh,
phoenix is
yeah.
coming.
I know this shit.
So you know the whole trucker thing.
Man, this is-
You know that whole convoy that they're doing over in Canada with the trucks.
yeah.
That has nothing to do about peace. That has nothing to do about protesting. These people are getting ready. They brought all the products over there, and they're preparing. They're going underground. That's what that was about. It's a smoke screen.
God damn. You know, well, I tell you what, you know Ukraine is fake, right? You know that war, nothing's going on. There's no fucking war going on in Ukraine.
That's a smoke screen.
Yeah.
While they're over here delivering all the products, they brought all the truckers to Canada and called it a protest.
Babe, I told you that they were all working together because
Yeah, it is.
but I believe that Trump and all of them all organized it. That's what I believe.
Well, see, that's the bloodline. These are the people
Yeah.
that went underground last time who knew about this, and now they're up. Okay, so Tartaria to me was the last golden age, because if you know anything about Tartaria, everybody was harmonious. They used frequency. Everybody was at peace.
I
Everybody
was there.
And then
Right.
the Phoenix came, fucked it up, and guess what ended up happening? It buried all these buildings.
Mud floods.
Mud floods. There it is. You see what I'm saying? And so the people who came up, they created a story. They said, we built this. They didn't build anything. They found
They
it.
didn't build a damn thing. Right, they didn't build a damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
They were underground waiting because they knew it was coming, and it hit. They came up back earth, and those people are still controlling us now, and they're doing it again. But the next time
I found stuff. Man, because it goes right in line with it.
yeah, it's all synchronicity. That's why I can't deny it. It's all syncretic. I'm like, this is
Absolutely. Well, me, I struggled with some past 2 weeks because once I got into this sacrifice thing, start looking at more and more dates and stuff. It's just like, oh my god, like, why hasn't anybody seen this? Like, well, the
what happened?
in 1912, that's when they realized that again for the fourth time in history that scurvy can be cured with vitamin C in 1912. That same year started pasteurization, and of course Titanic happened. See, every time they figure out that scurvy can be cured with vitamin C, they crash the world. And it's like, damn, why aren't people seeing this? And check it out, 13 years after 1912 was 1925. And 1925, got the radio, the television, the refrigerator, Chrysler, what's the thing? Computer, everything happened in 1925. And we got everything we have right now that we're operating under right now, the car industry, the television, the radio, everything came in 1925, 15 years after the Titanic. So it's like, man, why doesn't it? I mean, like it's very obvious.
Hey, let me give you a little piece to your puzzle. You know what happened in 1902?
Please share.
In 1902, you saw over 500 businesses open up out of nowhere. These are the ones that are called the Fortune 500. In
Gotcha.
1902, Google it. All of a sudden, all these companies appeared.
Unbelievable, unbelievable. But why don't you tell
Yeah, I sit on a
when
lot
you
of
talk
information. My bad, you guys. I sit on a lot of information because all I do is research. But I
listen,
interview people. This is the
you know,
first time. This is the first time I get to talk about anything. Like, you know.
listen, do
No,
you have
listen,
any idea how
that's why I'm
refreshing
here
it is
to
to
do
talk
this.
to a person?
Right.
Do you
That's
have
why
any
I'm
idea
here
how
to do this.
yeah. Like we talk to idiots all the damn time. It's
Yeah.
exhausting. Like, this is fantastic.
They've got nothing to add.
Nothing. In fact, they want to argue with us. It's like so. It's like like, so. No, this is fantastic, man. That is,
So if
man.
you
You
think,
got me.
so if you
I
think
ain't
about
know.
it spiritually, there's a reason why the collective or whatever you want to call what's going on, people are coming together, people are going back to nature, people are trying to get their temple right. We're feeling that energy and that intuition because it's preparing us for what's coming.
No, absolutely.
Wow.
Because I know a couple of women that had breast augmentations that have gotten their implants removed because everybody is trying to be one with themselves.
Yeah.
This is what source is trying to tell us to get ready for.
Well, can I tell you something that I found that was terrible? So here's what's going on. These bloodlines they're talking about, all of them made a pact. And guess what they all have in common? All ugly.
You're all what?
Ugly.
Yeah.
And I don't mean it's one of those things, man, we got tricked so many ways, brother. There's been a secret war going on, and it's like I'm not trying to be an asshole. I gotta just be honest and tell you what I found. There's a secret war going on with a group of ugly people against beautiful people. Now how ridiculous does that sound? That sounds stupid. Now listen, I will say 100% that sounds stupid, okay? But race is a stupid thing. Sexism, all these things are stupid things, but yet they still exist. And I'm saying that I was saying about sacrifices, and I'm finding out that everybody's doing it to their own folks in the communities. Well, they're sacrificing so much. And right now, what people don't realize is blood banks in the past 2 years have doubled. They've doubled the blood banks in America in the past 2 years for the purpose of people having the ability to sell their blood. And it's like, man, they are still harvesting us, man. And they're making it now. So it's like literally getting it directly. It's like it's vampires that's drinking out, literally feeding off of us.
Literally.
But the thing about it is, the people who are doing these dastardly deeds, that's not our fight. We're being in the middle of something that's not our fight. There's something more. There's Jesus Christ, this pact, this covenant that was made, for whatever reason, why do I say that? 2 years ago, I had 3 phone calls in one day of 3 black men who all had brain hemorrhages. 2 were in the hospital, 1 had surgery, and another one was waiting to die. 1 was my uncle. And of course, all of them took that vaccine. So they call me. First of all, no one even speaks to me because you know how it is when you tell people shit they want to hear. You know, they decide that Jesus.
You two are like the second person I told this info to. Like, people don't want to hear it. Like,
They don't want to hear. They not want to hear.
you know?
So my uncle calls me from my other uncle's deathbed to say, "Hey, we're about to lose my uncle." And I'm like, "Wait, what the fuck is going on?" It's like he's like, no one speaks to me. So from not hearing from nobody for years, I get a phone call. Hey, somebody about to die. You know, it's like, wait a minute. Okay, so I say, wait a minute. Where are you? Where is he? Where is his wife? Brian. He said, he said, he has a brain tumor. I said, listen, you don't have a brain tumor, but he's fine. Get me on the phone with his wife. I pull up. What is the first thing that happens to the people as a result of scurvy when they start dying? Brain tumors. Man, scurvy was such a dangerous disease that sailors would go out and would leave for a trip and then come back at less than 90%. So they would come out 1,000 and come back to shore at 10. Brain tumors. They were able to trick everybody into making everybody think that it was contagious because you was in a room with somebody and everybody got sick. No, it's not that it was contagious. They keep lying to us like they keep saying you're contagious. It's not that it's contagious. It's 30 days you're going to go in scurvy mode and everybody's going to get sick. So that's how they tricked humanity into thinking that they were spreading germs amongst each other. No. You know how Fauci and Bill Gates and all those rat-faced fucks. Sorry.
Talking shit. It's true. Talking shit.
Sometimes you need somebody to tell you to.
We keep it 100 around. Talking shit. Like.
Hold on. Excuse me. Remember when they kept predicting how many people was going to die?
Right.
They said we're going to have 300 people die.
Like the Georgia Guidestone.
Right. They keep telling you how many people are going to die. Next time, 2 million people will die. We expect to lose 10 million people. The reason why, no one's ever asked, well, where are you getting these figures from? How can you project all this death into all these years, into all these different age brackets for a brand new disease, right? That's the crazy thing you can do. You can project so quickly. The reason why they're able to project so quickly and tell you how many people will die and the rate of how they're going to die is because they got science. Science is thousands of years old. It's scurvy. It's always been scurvy.
Give me 1 second. For some reason, it said this meeting will end in 10 minutes.
Cool. I don't know how that works. I don't know. This is a meeting. Yeah.
We might have to restart another one, and I'll chop it up. But yeah.
So we'll finish this up with this thought, and then we'll talk next one. So I'll explain how if you watch porn, you know, you turn yourself gay. So I will, it's something I'm getting into. It's true. It's true. You watch porn, you get. But with the scurvy, the reason why they're saying that people are going to start dying in 2 years and blah, 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 is because you know that with the onset of scurvy, a 25-year-old is going to die in 20 years. A 35-year-old is going to die within years.
Oh, I see.
So they know all the numbers. All they're projecting are scurvy numbers. So think about it like this. We're getting some 50 milligrams of vitamin C in back, right? Well, I got a question for you. Does the pharmaceutical industry want to treat you or cure you? Okay, so you got to answer that. So you think they're telling us you think they're giving us enough to cure us, or maybe it's giving us enough to barely best to survive? They're telling us 50 milligrams when it's something more like 15,000 milligrams. That's me. And it is the Christ. Vitamin C is the Christ. I am saying it infinitively and definitely. Vitamin C is the Christ.
Absolutely.
So if you want to wrap here and start a new one, so we can go into that.
Well, it's showing me a timer, so you got a good 8 minutes just to keep like when it gets to a minute. Yeah, when it gets to a minute, I'll let you know and we'll start over. I'll shoot you.
Perfect. So, like we discussed before, I want to look further. Before I wasn't really sure about the vitamin D thing. I was intuitively the way I come upon it. I was kind of needed, but I needed to find some background before I started talking and see how it sounds. So, if you look at vitamin C, if you pull up vitamin C, the molecular compound vitamin C, I'm not sure we discussed it last time, so forgive me if we repeat it, but
No, you did it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
okay, just check it out. I was going through Basquiat's painting. Basquiat told me that the underlying diseases, all underlying diseases, was scurvy. And scurvy, it was explaining, scurvy is a crazy disease. Scurvy is basically malnutrition.
Pardon.
And
Can you share content?
Yes. So share content. Okay. I think he has to let you share content.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Okay,
bad.
you have to give him permission to share content.
My bad. Let me.
No.
It's all good.
Make host.
You can do a temporary
That's
host,
fine.
I guess. Yeah.
That's fine.
Did I make you? Oh no, I made. Who did you? You got access now?
Let's see. Nope, not yet.
Okay, I did the wrong one. Okay,
So I can make somebody a host.
you're the host.
All right.
Okay, so you gotta unhost, and I gotta host her. My bad, I did the wrong one.
Cool. No problem. We'll learn.
You know, it's so funny too. This is the beautiful thing about astrology. Why I love this walk. Why I have such a fascination with astrology and medical astrology is that I met you, right, and we've talked and we've done a podcast, and just from that interaction alone, when I did your astral, I call it the blueprint to your soul because it shows your energetic constitution of who you are when you were born. You're gonna understand and trip out why you can see things through art. It's in the stars. It's
I
because of your
tell him all the time, everything is in the stars. Tana,
It's a
you
trip.
have to unhost so he can make me the host.
I know. Figure out how.
So go up to your picture.
You know. How do I do that? Okay, let me see.
Oh, I got it right
Okay,
here.
I'm coming.
I got it.
Hold on.
I got it. No, I got it right here. I'm just
Oh, okay,
reclaiming it,
perfect.
and now I'm gonna do you.
Okay.
Good.
Uh,
It's not, man, I'm gonna learn this one day,
Okay.
or maybe
I
I'm
got
not.
it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Yeah, you about to trip out about your astrology chart. I'm like, this is so point on about you, man. Even down to the second deacon, like it's crazy.
Man, wait.
Okay.
Vitamin C. Check it out. You see that?
Hmm.
You see that, brother?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. So what does it look like to you? Like it's saying ho ho ho?
Hmm.
It's saying ho 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 ho. It's saying ho ho ho. It's a gift.
Scurvy, the pirates.
Well, no.
No.
It's Santa Claus. It's ho ho ho. It's Christ Kringle. It's Santa Claus. Ho 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 is a gift. You understand?
Oh,
It is a gift. It is Christmas.
I see it now.
It's the citrus. The added ingredient in vitamin C that cures scurvy is chrysanthemum. All these things are the Christ. So everyone in the world thinks they're looking for something. We think we're on a certain quest, and we're all looking for something. We're all looking for the Christ. The Christ they're telling us we're looking for that heals everything is vitamin C, in particular chrysanthemum. The chrysanthemum. The K and the C are the same word. They added the word K just to confuse us, but the K and the C both make the K. I changed it from the K, C to the K for confusion. But all of them, chrysanthemum, ho 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 is Santa Claus. It is a gift. It is a gift from the Christ. And just like the Christ, you can have as much vitamin C as you want, and whatever you do not take, you know your body will send out.
Flush it out.
Look for Christ. The God particle is not the Higgs. The God particle is chrysanthemum. It's the chrysanthemum. Can you dig it? Ow, it's your show.
That is wild. I love it, man. I appreciate it.
You know,
This is what I love.
Oh, yeah,
man.
yeah. So,
That is an amazing connection.
Chrysanthemum. Everything is the Chrysanthemum, brother. And the last time they found this out now, every time they find out that scurvy is an underlying disease, they crash the world. And they lost the cure for scurvy 3 separate times in the past 2,000 years. And once it was found again, the scientists, institutions, all kept people dying. People died, like another 20 million more people died before and waited for the additional 6 years because the scientists would not acknowledge that vitamin C in limes and oranges cured scurvy. So with the scientists, the system is. The scientists started giving people just limes for long journeys. And limes aren't heavy enough to give them everything they need from scurvy. And they started saying, see, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. So they were able to prolong the death and agony for 60 more years purposely. So understand, it's always been scurvy. Everything that people are looking at, it's scurvy. One cent. They call vitamin C, right? But it's for vitamin C. You look at this here, you'll see that spontaneous average risk is vitamin C depletion. It's scurvy. All of it is scurvy. Yes, sir.
Hold that thought because time's about to run out. So because it's going to shut off, I'm going to resend the link to Ariel. And we'll do it all over. Just hold that thought.
Okay. Yeah, so man,
that's incredible. That's incredible.
Yeah, but man, that feels like you won so far. So far, you still king of the day so far because I think it's like, man, I'm sitting over here like, God damn, what are we doing? Like I had a plan, and now I got a plan.
I thought I had a plan. Yeah, I didn't mean to hit you so heavy at the beginning, but yeah.
No, I need it because I'm on a wave. Can you dig it?